Hello everyone, welcome back to the Daily Dose. I'm Dr. Lance Garrison. Today we're going to talk about how we can respond with compassion rather than anger and frustration, especially when situations get super challenging. If you've ever found that you wanted to take the high road but you found it really hard to do so, this is your episode. But before we get started, please take a moment, remember to hit that like button if you find today's content helpful. Leave a comment below, hit that bell to be notified when new episodes are uploaded, and of course, subscribe for more content just like this. It really, really does help this channel grow, so thank you so much in advance for your support. All right, here we go. When faced with a difficult or a frustrating interaction, our natural response can be to react defensively or to lash out. But research shows that taking a compassionate approach can not only help us handle situations better, but also improve our sense of well-being and our relationships. So today we're going to explore some compassion-focused techniques that can help us choose a more positive path in life. These techniques come from a therapeutic approach that's called compassion-focused therapy, or CFT. And CFT was developed by a guy named Dr. Paul Gilbert. All right, so compassion-focused therapy encourages us to cultivate a sense of compassion for ourselves and for others, even in those times where it feels really difficult to do so. The idea is that we all have an innate capacity for compassion. It's just a matter of tapping into it, especially when it's hard. So why choose compassion? Well, because when we respond with compassion, we're not only reducing conflict, but we're really fostering a sense of connection and empathy that benefits everyone involved. It can lower our stress, it can boost our mood, and honestly, it can even improve our overall health. So the first step to responding with compassion is recognizing and labeling your emotions. When you feel a surge of anger, when you feel frustrated, or you're feeling disappointment, that's when it's time to pause and take a moment to identify exactly what it is you're feeling. Are you feeling hurt? Are you feeling fear? Are you feeling sadness? And this simple act of labeling emotions can actually help calm your brain's threat response system. When you name it, you can tame it. And this awareness creates space for a different and more compassionate response. So next, we try to understand the context of the situation. Take a moment to ask yourself, why is it that this person might be acting this way? What is it that they might be going through? And this doesn't mean that you have to agree with their behavior or condone it, but it can help you see them as a human being rather than as someone you're fighting against, rather than as an adversary. And by considering the broader context, you can begin to move from a place of judgment to one of understanding. And this shift can really transform the way you react, and it can help you stay a lot more grounded in the moment. Another powerful tool is called the self-compassion break. When things get heated, again, take a moment and show yourself some kindness. You can try saying something like, okay, this is a difficult moment and I'm feeling upset. It's okay. Let me try to give myself a little kindness right now. And by acknowledging your own struggle, your own emotions, and giving yourself permission to feel, you're much more likely to respond with compassion rather than anger. Another technique from CFT is called compassionate imagery. And this involves visualizing a compassionate figure, real or imagined, someone who embodies the wisdom and the strength and the understanding that you aspire to. Imagine how they might respond to the situation you're in. This imagery can help you shift your mindset from a more reactive state to a more reflective and composed one. It can serve as a reminder of how you aspire to act, even when things are really difficult. And then finally, after recognizing your emotions, understanding the context, showing yourself some compassion, and using some compassionate imagery, you're in a much better space to choose your response. Remember, compassion doesn't mean you become a doormat, doesn't mean that you avoid addressing problems, but it helps you to respond with wisdom and with empathy and strength. And by consciously choosing your response, you're taking control of the narrative. And you're so much more likely to create positive outcomes from that, not only for yourself, but for others. So the next time you're faced with a challenging interaction, try these compassion-focused techniques. Recognize your emotions, understand the context, take a self-compassion break, use compassionate imagery, and then choose your response. And I really believe that by practicing these steps, you can take the high road far more often, creating a ripple effect of kindness and understanding in your life. As always, thanks so much for tuning in today. If you found the video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, share it with someone who you think could use a little extra compassion in their life. And as always, stay kind, stay compassionate, and take care.